In the town of Ayr, near the lovely beach, and one of my children's favorite play parks, you will find a paved walking trail called the Scots Mile. The trail starts next to the remains of a fortress, or citadel, built when Oliver Cromwell and his army took control of the area around 1650, during the period of the Commonwealth. The official start to the trail is right next to a mock tower named Miller's Folly, not originally part of the fortress, but built later. It continues towards the beach, and then runs beside the esplanade, giving lovely views of the ocean. But why is it called the Lang or Long Scots Mile? Surely a mile is a mile. How can you have a long one? In both the United Kingdom as well as the United States, and indeed in many other parts of the world, long distances on land are measured in miles. Our English word mile comes from a Latin phrase used by the Romans, meaning 1,000 paces, the distance a Roman soldier could walk in 1,000 paces, which worked out to about 5,000 Roman feet. As the size of a person's feet and their stride could vary, local variations in distance often arose. The English mile would develop into the standard mile we are familiar with, at 5,280 feet, but the Scottish mile was a bit longer, at an average of 5,952 feet. For this reason, it became known as the Lang Scots Mile. The well-known Scottish poet Robert Burns wrote about this Lang Scot Mile in the poem Tam O'Shanter, in the line, "We think now of the Lang Scots Miles." When the Stuart kings and queens of Scotland became kings and queens of Scotland and England, they made various attempts to make the two countries more united. One such attempt was a law passed by Parliament in 1685 by King James VII. They made it a law that the mile should be 1,760 yards, and a yard was standardized as 3 feet. A fine was to be imposed on any workman who refused to use these now standardized measurements. In the 1707 Treaty of Union under Queen Anne, which officially united the two countries, it stated that from and after the Union, the same weights and measures shall be used throughout the United Kingdom as are now established in England. One final bit of historical fact. In July of 1959, an agreement was signed by the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa that officially recognized the mile as 5,280 feet. But if you still want to walk the Lang Scots Mile, you can do so along the beach in Ayr. We're partly out of a tribute to the Burns poem, but mostly out of a desire to make a trail to encourage people to get out and be healthy. A path was laid out that is exactly a Scots Lang Mile. Or you can enjoy another amazing place, the aptly named Royal Mile in Edinburgh, running from Edinburgh Castle to the Palace of Holyrood House, which is roughly the same length as the old Scottish Mile. And now to end on a wee joke. What is the longest word in the English language? Smiles. There is a mile between each S. And on that note, I will say goodbye.